Is it yes, no, maybe so? Perhaps only time will tell. We're going to get a yes or no answer from the Oracle, the Crystal Ball Oracle, and a little bit of advice from our quote cards. I have laid out 8 different colors for you to choose from, and I've got the corresponding timestamps down below. They are 1 all the way through to 8 at the end, and I'm also going to pick up some tiles to help you choose. We have an S, a C. Oh, look at that shadow. That's a really deep shadow. An A, an E, an N, another N, an X, and an I. Hello and welcome to Falling Star Tarot. If you're new here, you may know, you may not know, but I do try to post weekly pick-a-card readings. If you want to see them, be sure to hit the subscribe button to catch me again. Thank you everyone who is returning. Thank you for all of your support. You guys really do make my day. I absolutely love the comments, likes, shares, all of that. Thank you so much. And if you want to get a personal reading or anything else to help support the channel, the links are below. If you want to subscribe to our email list, I'm going to try to pop that link in down below. You will get all the behind the scenes stories, info on all the offerings. Okay? Please remember to take what resonates and leave the rest. Our one true constant in life is change, and you alone have control over your future. You have the wheel. Okay, let's get started. We have a bunch of traffic, noise, and shadow today. I apologize, guys. This is what we got. For pile number 1, the green color and the letter S. Is your answer today yes or no? No need to worry. Okay, let's try one more. I feel like you might be stressing about this answer, and it's gonna be okay either way. Oh my gosh, my cat got in there. My cat jumped into the scene. Let's see, can we get a clear answer, yes or no, for number 1? Not the right time. Okay, so I think this is a no for right now, and sometimes that is the best answer you can get. Let's get you a quote, a little bit. Just a little advice. So we beat on, boats against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past. Oh my gosh. So I feel like, is that two that, wow, look at all those moons. But I feel like something is kind of settling down. You're definitely going towards something here that is very in line with what you've always wanted. But it's taking a bit of struggle, a bit of challenge. I feel like you really got to fight, and going against the current, that's really a hard time. Maybe what you need to do then is let go of your past and kind of go with the flow if you want this to work out. There's a few different ways to look at this, but definitely with the mushrooms here, I feel like that's about talking to spirit. So if you have any spiritual practices that you do, meditating, praying, or anything of the divining nature, that would be a really good time. This could have something to do with timing too. So you might want to wait until the moon is more in this type of position. We have a no for right now, but I think this is in your power to make it how you want it to be, which is sometimes the best answer that you can receive. Okay? Okay, those of you that chose C or the bright yellow square, is your answer yes or no this week? Let's just get an easy answer for you for this week. No need to worry. That came out in the first reading. Let's see if we can get... so this is likewise going to be okay either way. Okay. This is the sign. So you have been receiving signs about this question. If you've been looking for a sign, this is a sign. I say this is in your hands. That's two power answers so far. Not to wreck the first pile for you if you haven't been there yet, but that is twice that we have got. You can make this however you want it. And C might be calling. Something might be really calling to you right now. I am excessively diverted. Oh, wow, so you're really distracted right now. I think this is something you're going to have to come to the present to resolve. This isn't something you can kind of be daydreaming about. So whatever answer you were going for is completely within your reach, but you're going to have to set sail in the now and get out of where you have been. And I can tell that love or transformation is going to be a big part of this. So try to get in touch with what is it in your heart that you really want to see happen. And then I believe you're going to get your most optimal answer. Okay, this is the sign you were looking for. So if your intuition was telling you something, I want you to know right now, yes, and you're going to be all right. You're going to be able to write your own story about this very quickly. Okay, for those who chose the A tile or this kind of orangish square, I know they were all kind of yellow, weren't they? Is your answer this week yes, or is it no? Choose a new direction. So you might be going in the wrong direction with this right now. There's something you're not seeing about this situation. And if you are to open your eyes and look with your heart and with your higher self, you're going to be guided better. Let's see if we can get this or another message. Not the right time. Okay, so there's a delay in your answer, and that's not always a negative thing. Maybe you're not ready for this answer to be that definitive just yet. And I'm still getting that you want to get in touch with your spiritual practices for this answer to come true. And come to the best possible answer for you. Let's get a little bit of advice from our quote cards. A message from Spirit about this answer. I think it's this one. When you consider things like the stars, our affairs don't seem to matter, do they? Oh, so this seems really important, and it seems like a huge, big deal, but in the great scheme of things, it's not going to matter in the long run. I feel like if you've been letting it take over your thoughts or some of your other decisions or your life, that you're going to be able to step back and become a little bit more objective here shortly. And that's going to be what makes this work. I love how this black, I don't know why that seems connected, but it's like what you see comes out into reality, and then when you step back from it, this looks like a pupil to me as well, then you are going to see, and I know this is a pointer, but you're going to see much more freely, because I see that bird shape in there, and that's going to free you to create the reality and the life that you desire, just by taking a step back from it and realizing the big picture matters so much more than this one question you have. Okay, and number one, I'm feeling a new start. All right, I hope that helped. Okay, for our pink tile or letter E, if you chose this one, should be the fourth one. Is it yes or no? No need to worry. Well, we definitely don't have any need to worry about this answer. Is it yes or is it no? Choose a new direction. I'm feeling that this is a no. If you were headed towards something that you kind of knew was not for you to begin with, then don't worry, but just turn that boat around and pedal in the right direction, okay? Let's get a little word of advice from Spirit for pile number 4. The air of ideas is the only air worth breathing. I love this. I just love this. I mean, sitting here on this landscape, watching these balloons go out, I feel like something's really going to raise you up out of this. And it's kind of going to help you choose your direction. You're not going to be on your own. And it probably will come to you like a little spark. Maybe you'll be brushing your teeth or doing something kind of mundane in your life. But I feel that you will get the idea and it will just lift you exactly where you are meant to be. I know that's not a yes or a no, but I feel like it's a not really. Okay? We're not really taking away from what you desire as much as we are saying there's a different way to get there. All right, I hope this helped you. For this kind of turquoise looking pile, it's kind of a green. Is your answer yes? Number 5, those who chose N, is your answer yes or is it no? Unlikely, but you are going in the right direction. So this answer was a bit of a stretch. Maybe you were hoping for something really grandiose, or maybe you were worried about something that just could never happen. But you are going in the right direction. Your intuition is twitching for a reason. So I don't want you to ignore your intuition in this case. You see the pendulum work here might be something important to you if you do something of that nature. Maybe this is a sign to get that out and work with it and ask more questions than just the one that you just did. Of course, you can choose another pile if you like as well, or go through our playlist of yes nos. One message from Spirit for pile 5. Imagination, who can sing thy force? Oh yes, and imagination is the most transformational thing that we have. If you can imagine it, it can be. So this could be, depending on your question, either encouragement or a warning, depending on what you were asking, right? So this transformation could be a part of your shadow work. It could be something that maybe you have intaken and imagined was happening in your life, or would have been writing about and life scripting about and hoping will happen in your life. If you can imagine it, it can be. There's nothing more powerful than writing down something you believe can actually happen for you. So if you haven't been doing that, maybe start writing some positive things you want to be thankful for later. You would be surprised. Write to your future self or from your future self and let yourself know about all the blessings in your life. I think that's really going to help you with this situation. Okay, I hope that found you well. Hello, number 6, our kind of blue one with the upside down N. Is your answer this week yes or is it no? It is yes. You have a clear yes. Let's get one more and see if it concurs. No need to worry. So this is going to be an easy yes for you. I hope this is a happy yes. If it is not, believe me, you've got nothing to worry about. This is going to become a very happy yes shortly. And we get a message for Spirit for our 6th pile. Ooh, sorry about that. My candle burns at both ends. It will not last the night. But ah, my foes, and oh, my friends, it gives a lovely light. That's amazing. You might be the type that's been working both night and day for something, and I see that it's going to be paying off for you. It's going to be something of kind of a spectacular, it's going to help those in your life and you. It's going to illuminate some things and provide some warmth and happiness for all of you. I love this flowing hair there. It makes me think of being decorated. Maybe one of you is thinking about getting a tattoo even, because I keep thinking that kind of looks like something someone would get as a tattoo. Kind of random, but there it is. Okay, so yes, congratulations. This is going to work out. All your hard work is paying off. All right, I hope that found you well. Okay, for our 7th pile, our darker kind of, it's not quite an indigo blue, but a deeper blue. Letter X, the number 8 manifestation, and is it a yes or is it a no? I feel like you might be at a crossroads choosing X. Is it yes or is it no? Oh my. Unlikely. Can we get any more information or guidance from this deck? No. Apparently, it's an unlikely no. I hope this is happy. I feel like it's going to be something of a transformation as you look at it. You're going to become happier and happier about it, even if it's already a happy no. And a message from Spirit on this matter. Fate is a cunning hussy. Look at that road, I've got to tell you. There's something ahead, some sort of travel. And did I say crossroads? That's kind of interesting. So all you need to do is choose a direction and go. And yes, what it is you are destined to do, it's really hard to let go of, isn't it? It sort of skews your path, picks it up and redirects you where you need to go. So I feel like this is going to happen to work out for you most naturally. And you're going to not find yourself on the sidelines here. You're kind of the center of this. You may not feel it right now, but you are the reason this path is even there. As you see the hand, it's like a hand-picked path just for you. So don't doubt where you're headed, okay? Even if it seems to change from time to time where you're going, be flexible and enjoy that journey, because I think this is really going to become your favorite part of the journey quickly. All right, I hope that helped you. Our purple, our ultramarine square with our eye. Let's see. Is it yes or no for this week? Listen to your intuition. It looks like you have a lot of knowledge and maybe even some friendship. Friends coming in and helping you with this. Do we have any other guidance from this deck? Of course, this could mean you already know the answer and you're just looking for confirmation. And this is confirmation that your intuition is providing you the right answer. It is not the right time at this juncture, okay? There's a lot of this. Are there a lot of people asking about something that's gotta have a little bit of time to it? I'm gonna try to get one more. See, the future might hold a reconsider, okay? If you were heading off towards some dangerous territory because of this, because I see the darkness growing here, please reconsider. It's okay to wait. Maybe this is something that will be sweeter with time. I like how those match. Have a rose ultramarine. I like how that matches. Yeah, you're gonna have friendship around to help you with this. I like how the crescent moon flips too. Like, it says listen to your intuition, that flips more to like how I'm used to seeing the intuition sign with the high priestess. So keep listening to your intuition, keep connecting with spirit, keep doing your spiritual rituals and practices, and this is going to help guide you. One message from spirit. Our deeds determine us as much as we determine our deeds. Oh, and do you remember these? I don't know if everybody's had one of these. I don't know what they're called. You pull the thing back and it hits the one and it moves them all and they kind of tick along. And I think they're there to remind us that every small action has a bunch of reactions in the world. If you know what those are called, you can tell me. It's okay. I'm not a walking dictionary. So reconsider. Yeah, I feel like that was really coming out, that you might be thinking of some deeds, of doing some things. I see this check mark here, and I always think of like, and we all have this inside of us where we kind of want restitution for things. We want to see everything balanced. There's a lot of different schools of thought on that. Do we wait for things to balance? Do we allow the universe to balance things? Do we go out and balance them themselves? In this case, you might not be thinking clearly, so give this some time, and things might balance out without so much effort from you. I mean, lower effort, okay? Lower effort this time. And I think that's going to really help you out. Okay, I hope this found you well. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you listened to all 8 of them with 8 questions. If you did, bravo, thank you. If you enjoyed a personal reading, the link is down below. Go ahead, sign up for our email list. You never know what you might learn. And like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, have fun.